in the heart of a vast and mysterious jungle lived a mighty lion named Leo. He was the king of the entire jungle. His roar was so powerful that birds stopped singing when they heard it, monkeys hid in the trees, and deer ran in fear. Leo was brave, strong, and feared by every animal. But he had one weakness: a broken bar. He became angry very quickly, and he trusted no one easily. On the other side of the jungle lived a clever fox named Zara. Unlike Leo, she was not powerful, but she was extremely intelligent. Animals across the jungle often spoke about her clever tricks and sharp mind. Some animals respected her. Some feared her. And some believed she was too clever to trust. One strange week, unusual things began happening in the jungle. Every night, terrifying sounds echoed through the trees. By morning, animals would disappear without a trace. Fear slowly spread everywhere. The rabbits stopped leaving their burrows. The deer no longer visited the river alone. Even the monkeys became silent. Finally, one morning, all the animals gathered at the king's court. An old elephant stepped forward nervously. "Your Majesty," he said, "something dangerous is hiding in this jungle. Animals are disappearing every night. If this continues, the jungle will fall into fear." Leo slammed his paw against the ground. "As long as I am king, no creature can threaten my jungle." The animals felt relieved. Then Leo proudly announced, "Tonight, I will personally guard the jungle." The crowd cheered. But in one corner of the court, Zara the fox remained silent. Leo noticed her and narrowed his eyes. "Fox," he growled, "why are you so quiet?" Zara calmly replied, "Because strength alone cannot solve every mystery, Your Majesty." The lion frowned. "What are you trying to say? That I am weak?" "Not at all," Zara answered respectfully. "You are the strongest animal in the jungle. But sometimes enemies use intelligence instead of power." Leo did not like hearing that. Still, deep inside, her words troubled him. That night, the jungle became dark and cold. Clouds covered the moon, and the wind whispered through the trees like ghosts. Leo quietly walked through the jungle, watching every shadow carefully. Everything seemed normal. Too normal. Suddenly a rustling sound came from behind the bushes. Leo leapt forward with incredible speed. But there was nothing there. Only strange marks on the ground. The lion stared at them carefully. He had never seen footprints like these before. Then, from far away, a terrified scream echoed through the jungle. "Help!" Leo rushed toward the sound. A young deer stood trembling beside a tree. "What happened?" Leo demanded. The deer could barely speak. "A broken bar. I saw it. A broken bar." "Saw what?" "A black shadow, a broken bar with glowing red eyes." Leo quickly looked around, but the jungle was empty. Then suddenly a strange laugh echoed from above the trees. "Ha ha ha, a broken bar!" Leo roared furiously. The entire jungle shook with his voice. But the laughter disappeared. For the first time in years, Leo felt uncertain. The next morning, the animals gathered once again. Leo stood silently before them. Finally, he spoke. "There is truly something unusual in this jungle." Fear spread across the crowd. At that moment, Zara slowly stepped forward. "If you allow me, Your Majesty, a broken bar, I can help solve this mystery." The lion looked surprised. "You?" "Yes. And why should I trust you?" Zara smiled slightly. because sometimes intelligence sees what strength cannot. The jungle became silent. Leo stared at her for several moments. Then he finally said, "Very well. But remember Thesa Broken Bar, if you try to deceive me, the consequences will be severe." Zara bowed her head. "I understand." That evening, for the first time ever, the lion and the fox entered the jungle together. As they walked, Leo remained alert and serious. But Zara observed everything carefully. She studied the ground. She smelled the air. She even listened closely to the movement of the wind. After some time, Leo became impatient. "What exactly are you searching for?" Zara answered quietly, "Clues." The two eventually arrived near an ancient cave hidden behind giant trees. The cave looked dark and terrifying. Cold air flowed from inside like the breath of some sleeping monster. Suddenly, Zara stopped walking. Leo looked at her. "What is it?" She pointed toward the ground. "There." Leo lowered his eyes. The same strange footprints appeared again. But this time via broken bar there were drops of blood beside them. Leo's eyes burned with anger. "Whatever lives here will not escape tonight." The lion immediately moved toward the cave entrance. But Zara quickly blocked his path. "Wait!" Leo growled. "Why should I?" "Because rushing inside may be exactly what the enemy wants." "I fear nothing." "I know," Zara replied calmly. "But bravery and foolishness are not the same thing." Leo stopped. For the first time, he truly considered her words. Then suddenly two glowing red eyes appeared deep inside the darkness. Both of them froze. A deep voice echoed from the cave walls. "King of the jungle, Broken Bar, leave while you still can." A Broken Bar, Leo roared loudly. "Show yourself." But instead of answering, the voice began laughing again. "You are already too late." A Broken Bar. Suddenly a boom. A powerful explosion shook the cave. The ground trembled violently. Birds flew screaming into the night sky. Dark smoke poured out from inside the cave. Leo stepped backward in shock. What is happening? For the first time, Zara herself looked frightened. She slowly whispered, "This may not be an ordinary creature." A Broken Bar. Leo stared at her. "Then what is it?" Zara looked toward the darkness inside the cave and said softly, "I think a Broken Bar, an ancient power, has awakened in the jungle." Before Leo could reply, a terrifying roar exploded from deep within the cave. The red eyes appeared once more, a Broken Bar closer than before. And then something enormous began moving in the darkness.